Time is up.
Now is the
You
time.
can take your seat.
Thank you.
Thank you, honorable members. Please take your seats. I'm now calling the next speaker, Honorable Malema.
Thank you very much, Chairperson of the NCOP. We want to make it very clear that we should not be confused with a generation of cowards who can be bullied by imperial forces and power-hungry individuals intoxicated by the wealth of apartheid. The United States of America has bullied nations before and imposed senseless and arbitrary sanctions and threatened wars. But we are a different generation. We are a generation of economic freedom fighters and will not be bullied, Mr. President. We agree with you, President, that we should not be bullied. We stand on the shoulders of the giants who confronted the establishment with their very lives, and we are willing to follow in their footsteps. We are not cowards, and they must not try us. Chair, President Cyril Ramaphosa stood before a joint sitting of the National Assembly and the National Council of Provinces on Thursday last week, addressing South Africans and the world to deliver his 8th State of the Nation address. Yet he spoke as if it were his first ever SONA. There was no sense of accountability, no meaningful reporting, and no acknowledgement of the economic crisis facing our people. The President did not tell us what happened to the National Development Plan. He did not say whether it is still the guiding policy of South Africa, nor did he acknowledge that the country has been governed without any clear, practical, and guiding policy. Today, we have the medium-term development plan, but its direction and impact remain unclear, just another failed NDP. In reality, the neoliberal right-wing coalition has no credible economic plan. There is no clear strategy to create jobs while more than 12 million people remain unemployed. The economy is stagnant, and these are undeniable facts. We are facing a crisis as a nation. The crisis of high food prices, the crisis of unaffordable transport costs, the crisis of soaring petrol prices, the crisis of gender-based violence, and femicide, and the collapse of the national gender-based violence command center without an explanation or a smart city, and your term of office is slowly nearing an end. You said 2020 will be the year of tackling state capture and ensuring accountability, yet not a single person has been arrested despite the 1 billion spent on the Zondo Commission report. In 2021, you declared it the year of recovery. Yet South Africa's economy deteriorated further, with economic growth falling below 1%, except for the brief rebound following the reopening of the COVID-19, which collapsed almost immediately. In 2022, you claimed you will address governance failures, yet corruption became one of the biggest issues under your leadership. And that corruption has found its way now into the judiciary. We never had crisis of corruption in the judiciary. It only started with you when you sealed the CR17 documents in court. We listened to you in 2023 when you called on the nation to work together, yet it was your own political party the former liberation movement that continue to deploy incompetent comrades to municipalities, boards of state-owned enterprises, provincial departments, and national government. And when you tried to tell us the story of Tintswalo in 2024, we told you right there and then that you were talking about a Tintswalo who does not exist. The real Tintswalo was born in a shack, raped at the age of 6, dropped out of school before reaching grade 7, and was murdered while looking for a job. That's the Tintswalo we know. And now, this year, you tell us that you will not be bullied. We agree with you that we must not be bullied, but you fail to tell us what you are going to do about it. It is not enough to simply say you will not be bullied. You must tell us what action you will take. When you respond on Thursday, we expect you to provide real, detailed response to Donald Trump. But we know that the 940 billion infrastructure plan is yet another empty promise.